Listen, Xavier Worthy popped up. So that's good news. Mahomes and DeAndre Hopkins have a connection already. That's going to get better. Isaiah Pacheco's coming back, meaning two things. One, they're going to bring a running style that kind of matches their defense. That's going to get established again, much to the dismay of everybody that's been working with Kareem Hunt and their fantasy teams over the last month and a half. He's like the Mike Davis. Remember Mike Davis who kept running?
Yes.
When Christian McCaffrey was hurt and McCaffrey never came back or didn't come back when you thought and he kept on running? That Kareem Hunt days are going to end. Pacheco's coming back. And we'll see how the Chiefs respond to getting bloodied. I did see they did have a cutaway of Travis Kelce after Mahomes got picked off one last time, and it was obvious the Bills were going to win. Did you see Kelce was kind of giving a clap to everybody?
A golf
like
clap.
sort of like, good.
Good on you.
Good on you.
Yeah, but this is what happens. The Bills look great and dominate them to an extent in the regular season, and then they play in the playoffs and they can't get it done. So, excuse me for not getting excited about this.
About the Bills you're talking about.
Do it in January, man.
No, I hear you. As for the Chiefs, though, I mean, you take a look at their remaining schedule. Their next game is at Carolina, the hottest team in Germany. Coming back to the United States, terra firma with a 2-game win streak coming off a bye. The day after Thanksgiving on Prime Video. You could see that right here on the Roku portal. Then you got, the Chargers, which looks pretty damn stout. It's in Arrowhead. That's on a Sunday night. Can't wait for that. At Cleveland, home for Houston, at Pittsburgh, at Denver. And that Cleveland, Houston, Pittsburgh stretch is something we've been talking about ever since the schedule came out. That's the Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday schedule that everybody playing on Christmas Day will be having to navigate that. That's a weird schedule. And then at Denver, which, as we know, is no gimme. Ask Atlanta. But there's some winnable games out there. The Bills do have a game against the Lions that's out there coming off of a bye. So this is going to be interesting. Home for San Francisco, which did not, look like a team that is not going to find its championship footing this year. Here against the Rams, call Del Tufo and Brockman for tickets.
Oh,
and then you've got a finish against New England twice and the Jets, who are toast. So, how are the two-time defending Super Bowl champs going to handle getting their mouth bloodied? Mahomes was asked basically how the reaction to this is going to manifest. Here's his answer.
I mean, you don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that it is a benefit. I'm not going to say we were relaxed, but at the same time, I feel like we were just coming away with these wins at the end of the game, and I think it's going to spark us to have more urgency, especially at the start of football games, especially with the offense, and that comes from me and turning the ball over on the first drive is something you can't do in big games like this, and so the hope is that this is a spark for us, that we can play better football going throughout the rest of the regular season and into the postseason.
In terms of getting their mouth bloodied, in terms of how they're going to react to it, we'll see. I think they will react positively to it. And I'm not taking any cheese. We'll see what happens when the winner go home time happens and how healthy they're going to be and how Kelsey's going to look. Because we're still waiting to see the Kelsey of old to just come out. I shouldn't say that. Kelsey has had better games over the last couple of weeks. Just tip your cap to the Bills. They're the better team on Sunday. That is for sure. They finished. They put points on a defense that doesn't give them up. They held on to the football against a team that wins time of possession. And they picked off the Mount Rushmore quarterback in the league. A couple times. They did it. And I'm just going to put a pin in it right now and say for the Chiefs, would have been nice if they went into the three-peat playoffs undefeated. That would have been some interesting fodder for all of us to discuss. It's not going to happen.
Probably better for them if they didn't.
Maybe not. Of course not. Got to taste the blood in their mouth. Like I said, feel a little bit alive and come back and say we're championship red asses. We're not gonna be beat again. We'll see how that happens. But kudos to the Bills. 9-2, going on a bye. beating the Chiefs, looking the way that they look, feeling great about themselves, loving each other up in a locker room. It's absolutely, you could make the case, best the Bills scenario has been in quite some time. And they've had some great scenarios. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.